Alright, so guys, welcome back to another video. Thunderstruck is around the corner, and I do want to mention investments you can be doing right now, methods you still can be doing daily to actually generate some easy coins every single hour. Drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get in the video. Alright, so boys, the first thing I do want to show you is the profit we made in the VIP Discord with easy evolution leaks, overnight flips, alongside investments in the past 3 to 4 days. Very simple investments you could have done yourselves on your accounts. First of all, EKTK, I advised to buy him at basically 700 coins, a zero risk investment. He actually went all the way to 1,100 coins. Pretty easy profit, especially on a lower budget. PC all the way to 1,200 coins. Alongside Cliver, we advised at 11k. He went to 13,250 once again. Pretty easy investment with Cliver. Now, Rashford. Incredible coins made with Rashford. You can see initially I advised at 7.2, we sold at 9,000 coins, and then we also advised Marmoush. We said 3,600 coins. You can pause the video and you can read my advice. And then we sold 80% at 4,500 coins, and then we sold the remaining 20% of cards at 4,900 coins, and that was a very easy flip in the VIP Discord. Alongside PC Rashford, I said 11k is decent. He went all the way to 13,000 coins, and again Rashford again and again. Overnight we advised Rashford at 17.5, we sold at 24.5 in the morning. Very easy overnight flips. PC 18k all the way to 23,000 coins. Alongside, if I do actually scroll up even more, as you can see, Dan James, we advised at 650, he went all the way to 2,800 coins, and it simply does not get easier than this to actually double, triple your coins on PC, on console with evolution leaks, boys. If you do want to join, the link will be in the comment section down below. Daily evolution leaks, daily investments, daily flips, and daily market updates as well. Alongside, we have already started to prepare for Black Friday with easy investments. Every single budget can get involved. Link will be in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video and talk about different investments you still can be doing right now. Now let's get straight into investments. The first thing I want to mention is fodder, and the reason I do want to mention fodder is pretty simple. There is one rating which has rose since content a suspicious amount, and let's be honest, the content today on a Friday wasn't really that good, and there's nothing really to make 89's rise in price. However, if I do show you the graph, Harry Kane is actually up in price. I do want to show you. As you can see, Harry Kane right now is actually 23,750, and today he dropped all the way to, I don't think Fubin actually shows it, but in game he dropped all the way to 22,000 coins. He's up 1,500 coins. Alongside, this is not the only card. If we go to Russo from Arsenal, you can see she's up 2,000 coins. Alongside, Kimmich is also up 1.5k. Alongside, we go to Patry, she's also up 1.5k. So where I'm going with this is pretty simple. 89s have rose a suspicious amount, and there's not really any good SBCs right now to make 89s rise in price. So I do think a big leak Discord most likely said to buy 89s. Now, why would they say to buy 89s? They probably have leaked SBCs for Thunderstruck next week, so they do want to buy it early before everyone else. So guys, with 89s, this is completely up to you. If you do want to take a risk and buy a few 89s and see if my prediction is correct, honestly, I'm not really against it. So, prices to buy 89s. Right now, as you can see, they're 23.5. For me to be interested in 89s, you need them to drop to at least 22.5 minimum. I would not pay more than 22.5. They have already rose. Yes, they could rise even more if we do see leaked SBCs for Thunderstruck, but in my opinion, I still think they can drop back down, obviously with store packs. Not many are opening, but obviously it still affects 89s alongside weekend league supply as well. So 89s, target price 22.5. And the reason for the purchase is very simple. They rose a suspicious amount, even though content is very bad. No good SBCs to actually make them rise. So I do think a leak Discord probably said to buy 89s for, again, Thunderstruck SBCs. So that is the whole 89 rated situation. Let's quickly mention 84s, because I do think with Thunderstruck and with, again, decent SBCs coming soon, 84s can be a very, very easy investment. Right now, they're 1.3k. I've told you for the past week, 84s, 1k, 1k, 1.1k, easy investment. Now, can you still buy 84s right now? Personally, I wouldn't. The max I would pay for 84s is 1,100 coins. I want to give you a bidding filter right now you can actually use and win 84s on open bids for 1,100 coins. The filter will be in the background right now, and I do think 1.1k is honestly the max I would actually pay for 84s, and you can basically lazy list as well. If you simply do not want to hold 84s as an investment, you still can actually make coins with 84s without actually investing into them. And how do you do that? Very simple. Right now, let me quickly give you an example. 84s are worth 1,300 coins. All you boys have to do is go on bids and try to get them 200 coins below what they're worth. If they're worth right now 1.3, you want to get them on bids around 1.1 and then lazy list, which means you are selling to lazy people above what they're worth. So right now they're worth 1.3, you are going to lazy list, and that means you are selling 100 coins above what they're worth. So you're buying them around 1.1, 200 coins below what they're worth, and you are selling them 100 coins above what they're worth, and that means you are selling at 1.4. If that is too confusing to understand, let me basically summarize it even better. So whenever this video goes live, go on Fibbin, go to cheapest by rating and check the prices of 84s. Right now, they're worth 1.3 minus 200 coins equals 1.1. So 1.1 is the price you want to buy them, and then you want to list them 100 coins above what they're worth. Right now, they're worth 1.3. That means you are going to list and sell them to lazy people around 1,400 coins. Very nice and very simple, and that is the whole trading with 84s. It works very, very good, and trust me, going into next week they should lazy list even better. So that is the whole 84 rated investment. If you don't want to buy them as an investment and completely hold, you can do that. 1k, 1.1k is the max I'm going to advise. If you want to buy them and make coins with them hourly, I completely prefer that option. Buy them 200 coins below market price and lazy list 100 coins obviously above market price, and that is the whole 84 rated situation. Now 88s, 87s, 86s and 85s, do I like these as investments? On Sunday we should see the first hero player pick. I do want to quickly show you right now, and yes, I still think honestly the 85s and the 86s could rise a very small amount on Sunday, and the reason will be in the background right now. A hero player pick should be released on Sunday, and it's going to be the first one of the year, and I do think a lot of people are actually going to gamble on this SBC. So I do think if you do see 85s around 3,000 coins and below, 86s around 5.6, 5.7, that overall should be a pretty easy investment. 87s and 88s, honestly, I'm not really crazy about them. They can rise, but for me, right now, they are a little bit too expensive. So I do think 85s below 3k, 86s around 5.7 should also be a pretty easy investment. Now, going into next week, I do want to quickly mention a few investments with obviously evolutions that in my opinion the risk is very low as long as you do sell them before Friday content next week. Obviously Thunderstruck officially begins on Friday next week, and I do think in the hype we could see evolution leaks and players could start to rise in price. First of all, Due 85 fodder. I mean, if I do actually show you right now, 85s are worth 3.3, Due is worth 3.5. if you go on bids, if you go on snipes, winning Due at 3.3k, I honestly think it's a zero risk investment, holding him 4 days, 5 days, and see if next week obviously he does get some hype, maybe evolution, you never really know. So I do think Due is worth buying. If he simply does not rise, you can literally lazy list 3.6, 3.7, break even, and you might actually make some profit as well. So that is the whole Due situation. I completely love this investment going into next week. You could see 85 rated evolutions being added soon, and Due could obviously rise in price. Alongside, Salma is the next option, and the reason I do like her is simple. She hasn't been called yet for an evolution, and I do think soon come she will probably fit an Evo, and we hope before Friday next week. So this investment right now, she is 12,750. If I do actually show you the graph today, you can see she went all the way to basically 15,000 coins. If you do want to pick up a few around 12k, 12,250, and see where she goes in the following days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. But make sure you are selling her no matter what. If you're losing 20k, if you're losing 5k, if you're losing 3k, even if you're breaking even, she must be sold before Friday next week, no matter what. So this is another investment I do like. She could rise in the hype of obviously another left wing, left mid striker evo, and if we do see 92 pace obviously being accepted, she could rise in the hype of a striker, left wing, left mid evolution. So that is another card obviously I do like, alongside obviously the main man, Rafael Leao. This card always pumps every single week. He goes up, he goes down, people sell him, people panic sell him, and right now he's also down 2,000 coins. As you can see, yesterday he went all the way to 13,000 coins, and today he was around 13,000 coins. Right now he's 10,750. If you can get him below honestly 10k, I do like him. The exact same thing as Salma, you must sell him before Friday next week. And obviously PC prices, let me quickly have a look. Right now on PC is also down 2k, try to get around 9.5 PC Leao. And for Salma, let's quickly have a look. Salma on PC is actually up a little bit today. How much was Salma today? She went all the way to 15.5, so you need around, honestly, for me to like Salma, you would need around 15k flat, maybe even under. So try to get around 14.5 to 15k for PC for Salma. But those investments you are holding into next week, and hope in the hype she obviously rises in price like she has done in the previous weeks. People just completely pump and dump her on TikToks, on Instagram, and all of a sudden she rises 1k, 2k, 3k. So you might even see a similar situation this week. Now the next thing I do want to mention is another weird suspicious rise. As you can see, Cam from Juventus, he's basically 700 coins the whole day, and from 700 coins he rose all the way to 1,100 coins. Usually means probably a centre mid, Cam, left mid, left wing evolution dropping soon. If you don't want to gamble, honestly, I'm not really crazy about this one. But again, if you don't want to gamble, pick up 2, 3, 4, 5 cards and see tomorrow if he rises before content. You must sell before content no matter what. Try to get him around, honestly, 850, 950 max. I would not pay more than 950. And on PC, you can try, again, he's already up, again, 600 coins. PC, I would be avoiding for now. So that is another player you can obviously buy. Rodri, I mean, the exact same thing as 89s. He has rose a pretty decent amount. As you can see earlier today, he was actually 27.5, and right now he's basically 30,000 coins. Try to get below 29k on console. PC, try to get below 28,000 coins, and that is the whole fodder situation. Pretty risky. I'm just predicting what I'm seeing. Obviously, I could be completely wrong, but that is what I'm seeing. And again, I could be wrong. So the risk is 100% there. If you don't want to lose coins, obviously do not buy fodder. But that is my prediction. Obviously, like I said, it could be right, it could be wrong. I have no information. I'm just telling you the graphs I have seen, and I do think we have mentioned everything in today's video. 85s we have mentioned, 86s we have mentioned, 90s alongside 89s we have mentioned. Any more questions? Comment section down below. Drop a like, do subscribe, and I will see you boys tomorrow with another video.